There are there are lots of little techniques and tricks that we use to, well, the more we do it, the more we have ideas about how to do it. And we share it because parroting, while is really the reason I parrot, is for myself. I say things, and sometimes I say, oh, that's a good idea, and I do my little label, and then go on. And, well, what do we do with these things? Well, depending on our time and energy, and whether we have help, whether there are others who are wiki-indexing what we do, or whether if nobody's doing it, or perhaps, well, there are some of us who have been using the services of Parrotech, a company that is, it's not an officially made company. It's just a group of people who say, hey, we do a lot of this indexing of our own parrotings, and well, if you're interested, you gotta, it takes us time, So we're happy to. It's fun, actually. But though it's work, there's work involved, and we need you to pay us. Sometimes, though, payments in the form of some kind of bartering, because money is not everything. And if you've got something that I value, why should you give me money that I can then turn around and pay you to give me buy from you what you have to offer me? Let's just forget the money part. Let's forget the taxes and the bookkeeping and all that, and say, well, if I'm sure that there's something that you have to offer me, that's pretty standard. I mean, if you're reasonably intelligent, if you've lived a little while, if you think for yourself, that's important. If you think for yourself and you respond to what's really happening now, well, then we can communicate. And if we communicate, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that there's something that if you spend 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes helping me with, it's certainly worth my time to spend that same amount of time, 10, 20, 30 minutes, helping you with something. So that's how we do it. So, now the other person who I didn't mention, Mr. London School of Economics, scarf wearer. I don't know if you went there or not. I was impressed. Just like I was impressed with Laura, who was able to undo her shoe, fix her sock, then retie her shoe, without stopping reading Superbrain on her phone. I was very impressed. And with you, sir, I was impressed with your salesman ability. I'm not always so excited about salespeople, but the fact is I'm one, and it depends what you're selling. If you're selling something of value, then it's not about lying and pushing and wheedling people into doing it. It's about explaining, saying this is what you can get. This is the reason, this is the reason why we're offering you something at this point. Parroting, well, parroting is not a product to be sold. Again, we have this company, Parrotech. This is going to end soon, so I'm going to just stop. But Parrotech provides services for which you would pay. But parroting itself, answering any questions you might have about how we parrot, we're happy to do that because that just helps us.